Leeds vs Arsenal, Premier League match reflection through the Canon lens. So, reflecting on today's Premier League game away against Leeds, thoughts on the starting lineup. Happy the starting lineup. It was great to see a fully strength team. Strong starting lineup, strong bench. The only negative was Saka pulling out at the start of the game with an injury, and then Madueke has to come in. But you know what? Still a strong enough team to go out there and get the win. It's also great to have Havertz and Gyökeres. They earned to start based on their performances in midweek. So yeah, thoughts on the first half. In the 27th minute, Madueke, got a late call up, whips in a delightful cross into the head of Zubimendi, who scores a great header to make it 1-0 to the Arsenal. Then in the 38th minute, Madueke whips in a delicious corner that forces the keeper to turn it into his own goal. So he forced an own goal. It was a fantastic delivery by Madueke, and that's own goals, 5th goal of the season. So 2-0 to the Arsenal. So thoughts at half time, I was just thinking, 2-0 at the break, we've been brilliant, professional performance, we've been amazing, controlled the game, just thinking second half, let's get one more goal just to kill off the game, and learn from previous games and not let teams back into the game. I'm hoping that this time we learn our lesson, and in the second half, get another goal and continue with a big performance and get the win. So I was just hoping more of the same in the second half. In the second half, in the 69th minute, Martinelli with a lovely assist for Gyökeres to make it 3-0. It was a great finish by Gyökeres. Feed him and he will score. In the 86th minute, Odegaard with a lovely assist to Jesus. Jesus with a quality finish to make it 4-0 to the Arsenal. Lovely build-up play in that goal. And it was a 4-0 away win. Massive win, top of the league, 7 points clear. Arsenal brought joy back to the Arsenal fans. And boy, did we need that. Analysing players' performances. So, Raya thought clean sheet, fantastic performance. Timber, solid at right back. Saliba and Gabriel both solid as well. We kept Calvert-Lewin quiet. Hikape had a good game at left back as well today. Subs, Calafiori came on for Hikape, and I thought he did well. Zubimendi in midfield today, made up for last week's performance, controlling the tempo of the game. Fantastic header for the first goal as well. Rice had a good game. Good to see, Havertz as well, rewarded with a start. Great performance in the midweek, and he did well today as well in that new midfield role. Subs, Odegaard came on for Havertz in the second half, and I thought he did well when he came on today. Big part in the build up to the third goal, and a lovely assist for Jesus with Arsenal's 4th goal. Up front now, Madueke, fantastic performance, great assist for Zubimendi's goal, and another great corner that forced an own goal. Gyökeres, I thought he did well today. He took his goal very well. He's building up the form and confidence and momentum. Trossard had a good game as well. Quite a game, but he had a good game. Subs, Martinelli came on for Madueke and did well with a lovely assist for Gyökeres' goal. Jesus came on for Gyökeres and took his goal well. It was a fantastic finish. And then Eze came on late for Trossard, and he did okay. And man of the match today, I'm giving it to Madueke. To come in with such short notice to replace Saka, fantastic performance. Great way to start things off with that lovely assist for Zubimendi's header, and forced an own goal, with a delightful corner kick. For me, he has to get man of the match today. Arteta put a strong team out. Happy with, Havertz and Gyökeres getting rewarded with a start. I felt that added more of a goal threat today. Good subs in the second half. I felt Martinelli, Odegaard and Jesus all had impacts when they came on from the bench. And Leeds, quick thoughts on Leeds, snapshot of Leeds, massive club with massive history, big fan base. They've done well to come back into the Premier League. They're hard to play against at their ground. It's always hard going away to Leeds. They have a good enough manager and squad, I feel, to stay up. But I do feel they'll be in a relegation battle from now to the end of the season. And we'll have to wait and see if Calvert-Lewin's goals can keep them up. Time will tell. Next game, it's a big one. It's Tuesday night, 8 p.m. kickoff in the EFL Cup semi-final, second leg against Chelsea. Of course, we're 3-2 up, from the first leg, hoping we can get the job done and get through to the EFL Cup final, where we will most likely play against Man City. And just like to say, last but not least, I appreciate anyone that took the time to listen to today's reflection. Hope you could connect with it. Please remember to subscribe, follow my YouTube channel, my TikTok, follow my TikTok, follow my Instagram, when you see this video, just like it, give it a like if you like it, that is. Feel free to comment. I always do my best to get back and reply to comments. And please remember to share to any football fans and especially Arsenal fans. And as always, come on, you Gunners. Peace.